either because I got snowed in. So, what we're going to do today is I'm going to read a book to you guys. We're going to talk about some sentences, we're going to talk about some words, and then I have a fun little activity that we're going to do after we read and do the sentences. So, first of all, we just ended with the season of winter, right? Although it doesn't really seem like it, does it? All that snow out there. But what season are we actually in right now?
Spring.
Spring, yeah. So when you think of spring, what do you think of?
Flowers.
Flowers, yeah.
Grass.
Grass, yeah. The snow should be melting and we should be seeing some grass. How about you?
Leaves.
Leaves, yeah.
They're
Starting to, the buds are starting to come up on the trees, yeah. Birds, yeah. Lots of birds are coming back up north from being down south where it's warm all winter. How about you?
Dirt. It's coming
Dirt,
back.
yep, because the snow is melting. Yeah. What else? Is there maybe a holiday that we celebrate in spring? Yeah.
Easter.
Easter, yeah. So what kind of things do you think of when you think of Easter?
Candy.
Candy. What else?
Rabbits.
Rabbits, yup. Anybody that I haven't called them yet?
Deers.
Deers? Okay. Yep.
Chocolate.
Chocolate, yeah.
Easter eggs.
Easter eggs, yeah, that's a good one. Okay, one more. Oh, we'll do you two.
Chicken eggs.
Chicken eggs, yeah.
The Easter bunny.
The Easter bunny, yeah. Very good answers. Okay, well the book I'm going to read to you is called The Easter Egg. So while I'm reading it, I want you to think of words that you hear in the book that remind you of spring or Easter. Okay? And remember those words because we're going to talk about them after I get done reading. Okay? The Easter Egg by Jan Brett. Cheer up, cheer up. Spring is here. Time to start on my first ever Easter egg, Hoppy said. Each year the bunny who decorated the winning egg got to help the Easter rabbit hide the eggs on Easter morning. Do you guys want to come over here so you can see a little better? Hoppy had been dreaming about being that bunny all year long. Now it was time to get started. Everywhere Hoppy looked, rabbits were working on dazzling eggs. I need an amazing idea, he thought. Hoppy spotted Flora Bunny painting spring wildflowers in her eggs. The Easter rabbit will love those colorful flowers, he thought, and started picking flowers for his egg. Here's a basket for your flowers, Hoppy, Flora said. Chop, chop, scrape, scrape. Hoppy spied Buster Birch carving a magnificent wooden egg. I wish I had some wood for my egg, he wished out loud. Here you go, Hoppy, Buster Birch said, and he put a smooth, round piece of wood in Hoppy's basket. Thank you, Buster, Hoppy said. Hoppy was hopping along when the smell of sweetness led him out of the woods and straight to the chocolate egg that Aunt Sassafras was decorating with creamy frosting, squiggles, and bows. Hello, Hoppy, she said, and she put some chocolate squares in his basket. Hippity-hop, Hoppy exclaimed. I'll make the Easter rabbit a chocolate egg so sweet it will make his whiskers tingle. Then Hoppy saw Granny Irony decorating one of her fabulous story eggs. First, she traced a design on the egg with a special tool. Then she dipped the egg in pots of yellow, green, orange, and red dye, adding to the design each time. Hoppy couldn't believe his eyes. I'll never make an egg that beautiful, he told Granny Irony. She smiled. Try, she said, giving him one of her special tools. Hoppy was hopping by Vanderrabbit's garden when he spotted an extraordinary egg. Hans was painting a portrait of the Easter rabbit so real that it looked alive. Fantastic, Hoppy exclaimed. Thank you, Hoppy, Hans said. Why don't you make a painting on your egg? He gave Hoppy pots of paint and a fine brush. As Hoppy bounced along, a loud boing nearly knocked him off his feet. It was a whirling, twirling, mechanical egg. Whoa, Hoppy said. That's an unusual egg. Would you like to make one? Roberto asked. Hoppy tried hard, but the harder he tried, the more parts and pieces piled up around him. Thank you, Roberto, he sighed, but I think I'd better make the egg that's right for me. Hoppy hopped back to the woods and lay down under a tree to think. Making a beautiful egg is harder than I imagined, he thought. I guess I don't have to win. I just want to make an egg I'm proud of. Suddenly the woods rang with the squawking of birds sounding an alarm. Mother Robin swooped down, calling wildly as if she couldn't decide where to go. An egg had tumbled out of Mother Robin's nest. Inside the perfect blue egg was a baby robin that needed its mother to keep it warm until it hatched. Hoppy knew what he had to do. He sat down carefully and covered the blue egg with his soft, warm fur. I'll take care of you the best I can, he whispered. Relieved, Mother Robin chirped and settled down on her other two eggs. Hoppy never left the robin's egg. If it was sunny and warm, he carefully turned the egg in its nest of moss. If it was rainy and cold, he kept the egg covered and dry. At night, wild animals passed by. Hoppy crouched down and stayed hidden in the ferns. Often he heard strange noises coming from above, but Hoppy didn't want to run away. Every day the rabbits worked on their eggs. Tadpoles turned into frogs. Buds swelled into leaves, and Easter came closer and closer. Finally, it was time for the rabbits to take their eggs to the glen. They had forgotten all about Hoppy, who was quietly sitting on the blue egg under the tall tree in the woods. Early the next morning, the rabbits waited for the Easter rabbit. Suddenly, a beautiful wagon rolled toward them out of the mist and stopped. The Easter bunny stepped down from the wagon and admired the decorated eggs one by one. You have brought me the most beautiful eggs in the world, but a very special one is not here, he told them. The rabbits were puzzled. Whose egg could it be? Any ideas? Let's listen and find out. Fill my wagon with your wonderful eggs, he said. When I return, I will show it to you. And he disappeared into the woods.